Update 1.0.35 Rise of the Dragon is almost here. The seal protecting Xuanzhou will soon be broken, and a great adventure awaits. Before we start, as always, 50 viewers who find the correct keyword in this video and comment it below will have a chance to receive in-game rewards. So watch closely and let's dive in. Brand new continent. Visit the Starscryer Sanctuary to observe the movements of the heavens. Seek the secrets of eternal life in the mysterious ruins of the Furnace of Immortality, and gaze upon the eternal world tree, Qianmu. This season, you must rally your forces to destroy the Tower and Shadow Citadels that have infested.
Oh, cool. So we got some Shadow Citadels, which are these basically going to be barb forts? Something to that extent like Rock, where it's basically just another PvE thing that you can do. It's kind of like a mob or a PvE spawn point. If that's the case, I will say this. I am actually all for something like this, where they give you more to do, not only maybe on the home kingdom map, but even if this is going to be something that they'll throw in KVK as well. It's kind of like an Infinity Kingdom, and you often hear me talk about this, where they had the Titan Tula, that's what I call it, but I think someone said it's Titantula, or it's like supposed to be Tarantula, but I imagine, but I just call it Titan Tula. And basically it's just a big like spider boss. And there's 3 of them that pop on the map in the home kingdom, and you basically have to try and deal as much damage as you can to them within a set period of time. And then for the people that participate, you get rewards, and the people who are at the top of the damage ranking boards get rewards as well. And it's just kind of like a fun interactive event, right? But it has kind of a different approach to it. Those are things I really wish they would add into the game that just give either alliances. You can either do it globally for everyone in the kingdom, then you can do alliance v alliance events. That could be cool. But I think trying to get some more global participation for everyone in the kingdom really should be at least one of the go-to models.
Bested Xuanzhou eliminated the Darkland Warhods spreading their foul influence. Prepare to battle new behemoths, including the corrupted Clockwork Guardians known as Gear Sentries.
Ooh.
And
okay. So, what do I have here? 3.4 mil health. We got War and Peace for the Og chapter. Elixir speed production plus 5%. These look like level 4s. Looks like about a 13-hour cooldown. Okay. I mean, the rewards seem decent.
Face the embodiment of all evil, the Shadow Dragon.
What's this? So it looks like a 27.5, maybe 28 cooldown. 3% damage dealt for the Shadow. Okay, I will say the Shadow Dragon actually looks pretty cool. I will admit that. We got Light Bearer for Og chapter. Participation rewards, damage ranking rewards. Okay.
Stop the Great Tree Qianmu. Along the way, help a mysterious young draconian recover her.
Ooh. Are these crud? Here we go. So we got Reawakening Phase 2, San Yui. Okay. Reach Reawakening Phase 3. So basically we're just diving into more Reawakening. So gosh. Okay. Okay, what was this? Hang on. Was this the first one? Yeah, Days of Remedy. What's this one? Cooldown 3 hours. Energy costs 30. Okay, you may select one of the 2 skills. And we have cooldown 3 hours. Summons the Shades of the Past heroes. The battle summons a special legion near your city that lasts for 60 minutes. Wow. The legion is led by a random hero equipped with a random artifact and a random war pet. So you're basically just getting a random summon. Okay. I mean, that could be cool.
And master the way of...
Right? I mean, just... Interesting. Okay. Next one, this is the second set. So we have Dimensional Duel. Cooldown 60 minutes, entry cost 10. San Yue ventures into the battle. Okay, so, battle with the selected hero and grants them the special skill dimension duel. After casting the skill, the legion selects one enemy legion and challenges them to a dimensional duel. Then, wait, what? So basically, this skill is kind of like an ISO. It's like an isolated incident, or not. It's like ISO playing basketball. Basically, it's you taking out a legion that you feel you can win against. So does this mean that if you're using the skill with this hero, that you need to basically either be able to win all matchups or win targeted matchups. And then every time you use this, it just kind of allows for you to get a free kill out there. So does that mean that you're targeting specific troop types? Maybe if they have particular war pets, maybe if they're using particular skills that you see on the field and you just kind of want to get them off. Could you do this with a rally? But probably not in most. I mean, that'd be interesting if you could do that with a rally. This could be a way to like basically TP the rally out. But it feels like this was something that's more targeted for either maybe just high damage, maybe it's debuff, maybe it's DPS in the back line. Maybe you're using this just to address maybe some roaming cav. It would be curious to read a little bit more on that. Temporal Trap ventures into the battle with the selected hero and grants them the special skill Temporal Trap. After casting Temporal Trap, up to 5 legions within 10 meters of the Legion game time freeze. Oh, wow. For 10 seconds. So does that mean that you could send this unit close to maybe some frontline or some others, and it basically does like the freezing effect? It's like a freezing CC. I mean, that could have some wild CC play on it if that's the case. Obviously, I'd have to read a little bit more.
Siho, unlocking 6 power.
Ooh, what's this? Seasonal Shift, 24-hour cooldown, 5, accelerates the flow of time within your city when when cast, reserves in all resource buildings in your city are filled to maximum capacity. Wow. So, I mean, you could only use it once a day, but that basically lets you get double the amount of resource income from all your level 25 buildings. That doesn't seem bad, especially because it's getting you extra resources. I mean, it may, I guess I'd have to see what that accumulates to, but it seems like extra free resources isn't awful.
Powerful abilities that could be the key to
the Timeless Treasure opens for 4 hours at a time, allowing players to purchase items using merits. Oh, so she opens a secret store. Oh, gosh. So basically, it's essentially a VIP merit shop. Okay. All right. I mean, it'd be curious to see what's in there, but I don't know. Part of me feels like maybe is something like this worth a skill? Like when you view this, when you view a hero, a champion, a commander, a character, I don't necessarily know if I'm feeling this idea of, oh, well, let's use one of their skills to create an inventory shop, right? Part of me feels like it should be something that is either going to help my account or going to help me in some kind of PvP situation. That's kind of just where I think, I don't know, you guys let me know, do you feel like these kinds of things that maybe aren't really, I mean, sure, it is merit based, so it's something that you get access to and you can use some of those items for your account and on the field. So I guess it's not the end of the world, really. And I don't know, maybe I'm just 50-50 on that. You guys let me know what you think on this one.
victory. As you explore the myths of Suancho, deploy scouts to uncover its many mysteries and visit draconian villages to learn more about their unique culture.
Okay.
For Season 2 sessions beginning March 4th onward, the duration of Season 2 will be reduced to 40 days. The duration of Titan's Legacy
what was that thing he just said?
Be reduced beginning March 4th onward.
Whoa, hang on.
For Season 2 sessions beginning March 4th onward, the duration of Season 2 will be reduced to 40 days. The duration of Titan's Legacy will be reduced from 60 days to 50 days, with levels and rewards adjusted accordingly. After the season summary, the players will have 2 days to leave the season map, after which migration will be open for 1 day. Season 3 sessions, after which migration will be open for 1 day.
Hang on, what was
The
that?
players will have 2 days to leave the season map, after which migration will be open for 1 day. Season 3 sessions.
So you have 2 days to leave the map, and then after that, so that means that migration should be open for 1 day upon the map closing or KVK officially ending, is somewhat what I'm taking away from that.
Sessions beginning March 7th onward will take the place of pre-strife, allowing players to transition directly from Season 2 to Season 3.
Oh, wow.
The Reserve Legions feature is now available for
Whoa,
Armed Strife,
hold up.
allowing players to transition directly. Season 3 sessions beginning March 7th onward.
So Season 3, there you go. Season 3 begins March 7th. And so based on timelines, that would mean that the Gen 2 group that's coming out on March 4th is probably going to start March 7th on Season 3. So what that would mean is that all of the Gen 1 kingdoms, depending on when their KVK starts, if it does not start before March 4th, then they'll probably just get auto put in maybe to the same pool, depending if they keep delaying. However, if they don't delay and they start it before, then it might be worth more people skipping, because then you'll get to enjoy the new Season 3.
Will take the place of pre-strife, allowing players to transition directly from Season 2 to Season 3. The Reserve Legions feature is now available for army groups. Offline players can add their legions to their alliance's reserves, allowing army group captains to assign them at any time. A new filter feature has been added late in—
Whoa, okay, dude. Season 3 map, fam. Oh my gosh. So Season 3, let me look at this. Let me look at this bad grill. So, okay. So they're kind of doing and taking what they've done with the current Dragonfall map by making it, except it looks like they're adding in more now. So you have your outer area, and it looks like we have the runics here. So they're still doing runics, except it doesn't look like runics are at each junction, unless I'm blind and I can't see it here, right? So maybe it's like runic here, going here, but then the middle group, it looks like they can attack both sides. Oh, no, I see. Huh. No, this one is actually curious, because it doesn't look like, unless this little curve here is a runic, that could be. Yeah, it does look like there's a runic probably at each point. So it's probably just maybe the drawing here. It looks like maybe it's there and I'm just a little blind. It's like behind me. Can you guys see that? So it looks like it's right here. Oh, sorry, right here. Yeah, here, let me just skadoosh myself over. So, okay. So you got zone 1's the runics. We got what looks like probably the zone 2 outbreak. Okay, and so these are probably the PvP zones in between. And then everyone has a direct access point into a zone 3, it looks like. Bum bum. Yeah, bum bum. And then you got the big zone 4. Okay, cool. So I mean, again, we'll have to see what changes are being made, but I mean, I think if anything, it looks like it's just more expanding on the zone 3.
Filter feature has been added, letting you quickly check a server's phase, hotspots, and migration info. Migration phase progress indicators will now also be displayed.
I just want to see what that said. Oh, it's just other languages. Okay, okay.
Indicators will now also be displayed. Brink of War will now take place at the beginning of the new season.
So see, they did confirm that. So Brink of War is taking place at the beginning of the new season. Wow. So instead of before the season ends, it'll take place at the beginning of the season. I mean, I guess it... I don't know. I mean, part of me feels like this. If you're going to do Brink, I mean, it's not like you're really doing any PvP stuff in Brink. So really, if anything, you're just losing out on maybe a couple days of resource gathering and re-upping from whatever you're going to splurge on in Brink of War right before Zone 2 opens. But I think part of me maybe feels like the reason they did this is so you have some things to do in the beginning of the KVK, so it doesn't feel like it's just kind of a territory building bore fest, so to speak, or just kind of farming fest before Zone 2 opens. And if that's the case, I don't necessarily see anything wrong with that, at least inherently that I can think of. So I am okay with it. I'm curious to hear what you guys might think.
And no need to worry about unclaimed rewards anymore. Any achievement rewards and season rewards not collected by the end of the season will be automatically sent to you via in-game mail. This update we're introducing 3 new heroes. Let's start with Musan, she is a special one. With overall PvP and support talent trees, she is the first hero you can upgrade from Epic to Legendary. Season 1 Epic Musan can be upgraded.
Ooh, dang it, stop it. Launches the Jade Demon Pellet at the target, dealing damage factor 300. It goes up to 700. The Jade Demon Pellet can also be transmitted to a random enemy legion and deals 40% less damage when transmitted. Ooh, interesting. Does that mean... Oh, it's a random. Okay, man, wouldn't that be so dope if you could control it? That would even be cool. That'd be a lot cooler. But okay. So you launch a pellet. So basically it's a blow dart. And it hits them, and they get damage dealt. It deals 4%. Okay. So it looks like it's initial damage or face value damage, or like one hit, so it's not like DOT or it's not dispersed. Second skill, passive. After Musang casts a rage skill, she heals her own legion every second for 3 seconds, healing factor 50 up to 150. Wow, okay. So she's got some sustain or a little vampirism effect there, a little lifesteal. Okay, this actually isn't bad, especially if you can upgrade her to legendary. I wonder if it would boost these numbers too as well. Next one. Legion grants 4% more healing and gains 8% defense. So we get 10% healing bonus, and then we got 20% Legion defense. Okay. So it kind of seems like it's heal tank. I guess it kind of plays into more support, huh? Whenever the Legion grants healing, it gains 1 stack of Physician's Mark. Each stack increases Legion attack by 2% for 5 seconds, max 3 stacks. Okay, so max 6%. Which, yeah. This effect can trigger once per second. Oh, I'm sorry. Once this is at 6%, though, then you can go to what, 18%. Oh, wow. And the effect triggers once per second. Legion grants healing. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So I guess you could stack this with talents if you're going a little bit more rage. Last one. Jade at the target. So damage 700, now damage is 800. Okay, so it's a little bit of boost. Okay.
Burst of a legend event. In subsequent seasons, she will continue to be available through hero recruitment. In Season 3, you will be able to upgrade her to Legendary by purchasing Shenmue Fruit, which will greatly enhance her skills effect and refund all training costs from her time as an epic hero. Next is Fulgrim, a legendary marksman with PvP and skill style.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this guy. Cast range medium. Okay, fires a penetrating bolt, so... Is that Archer, right? DPS? Fires a penetrating bolt that deals physical damage to the target legion, damage after 1300. Oh, it's already maxed. And to another enemy legion behind the target. Damage factor is 300 plus 50% of damage dealt to target. If there are no enemy legions behind the target, deals additional physical damage to the target legion, damage factor 300. Oh, wow. So you could either do this in a crowd, or you can ISO, like, I don't know, a roaming cav or roaming flying or something like that, and basically just do a lot more damage to them. Okay. Let's go next. Number 2. Don't do me like that, boo-boo. Okay, there we go. While in the field, the Legion gains 50% defense and 10% march speed. When public punishment deals damage, it also inflicts slow. Okay. March speed as well. Okay, so basically, I will say this. The thing I like about some of the slow debuffs or speed debuffs or speed CCs effects is, to me, it makes the chase downs in wars that much more exciting. Because, oftentimes when you're in a KVK and you see 2 big armies going at it, usually there's going to potentially be a disengage point, probably more often than not, then everyone is kind of saying, hey, we'll just leave everyone to die. And then you might have this kind of like mass retreat. And so to me, I look at something like this and I think to myself, oh, this is cool, because if you could have a number of players that are really technically and micro inclined, where they can focus or attack a number of different legions, not just hitting the same legion or only a few, you could slow a lot of people down, which allows for you to not only catch up, but to basically deal more damage right when they're running away. So you can slow more units down compared to having kind of more of a, oh, well, everyone's leaving and we're really only kind of picking off a couple stragglers here and there. Okay. Number 3, Legion Marksman unit gains 25% physical attack, 10% less normal. Oh, and takes 10% less normal attack damage. Okay. Wow, so you're gaining and you're taking a little damage reduction. So it's 25 and 10. Okay, so it's passive. Okay. I mean, that seems pretty nice. Okay. Each time a hero's skill inflicts a debuff effect in battle, the Legion deals 6% more damage via normal attacks or public punishment for 10 seconds, up to a maximum of 20%. Jeez. I'm going to be honest, man. Fulgrim seems pretty good at face value. Definitely going glass cannon build here on the stats. Did they show up the last one? When Fulgrim, oh, this is a passive. Okay. When Fulgrim Legion launches a normal attack, it deals 20% more hero skill damage until the next time Fulgrim casts a rage skill. Wow. I mean, Fulgrim doesn't seem bad. I mean, I'm curious to hear what other people feel, but I mean, the stats wise, I mean, we're talking like super glass cannon. Okay.
The last hero is Sibyl, a marksman with PvP and
Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, the zeros on the screen. How dare
control
you? There we go. With every, so is medium. With every 3 normal attacks the Legion launches, it deals additional physical damage after 550, and reduces the target Legion's attack by 5% for 2 seconds, max 3 stacks. Wow. Okay. So you're, wow, jeez. Every 3 normal attacks. So, okay. I mean, yeah, geez, you're debuffing attack, or you're giving attack reduction to your opponents, and you're also dealing additional damage. This kind of reminds me of who is it? Caitlyn in League of Legends, right? Where it's like every 4 or 5 shots you get like your bonus shot or something. Except this also applies a debuff, I think. When the Legion launches a rally, it ignores 10%. Oh, because this is rally. Wow. When Legion launches a rally, it ignores 10% of any enemy HP. Jeez. And has a 50% chance to increase its defense by 20% for 3 seconds whenever it takes skill damage. Jeez. Wow, this seems pretty good. This effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds. Okay. I'll let the rally people chime in on that one. Marksman Legion deals 50% more normal attack damage and gain 20% and 10% march speed. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're getting more additional damage and you gain HP and 10%. Wow. Okay. So you're really going health there. Okay. Ooh, did I skip one? Oops, hang on. This so on reaching 500 range, inflicts defense break upon the target for 15 seconds and gains physical keen for 15 seconds. Defense break negative 10%. So you're ignoring basically. Physical keen, physical attack plus 40%. Jeez. And you get that for 15 seconds. I wonder if this refreshes, or if it doesn't. Because if it doesn't refresh, you're just basically getting this as a passive essentially once you hit 500 rage, and it'll just keep refreshing. However, if it lasts 15 seconds, then I guess there could be some delay time in between. So before awaken, after awaken, so usually this is damage factor reduction. It is. So our damage factor addition, so 550, we're going to 650. Okay.
and strongest lord events. To top it off, marksman mains are also getting a new legendary artifact,
Ooh.
Iron Tusk. This powerful artifact can
Jeez. Fires a hail of bolts in a forward cone, dealing diffused, which means that it dissipates, right? So if it starts at 600, then it'll go to 500, 400, 300. Physical damage every second, up to 5 enemy legions within the cone for 3 seconds. Damage factor 800 per second. That's if this is at max, which I don't think this is.
be obtained from the Forge of Light and reaches of
Ooh, additional effect. When a penetrating bolt deals damage, the wielder deals 10% more heal skill damage for 10 seconds. Oh, wow. So you'll also get skill damage additions. Okay. And then we have marksman unit attack, legion attack damage taken. Well, we damn. Okay, so it's kind
the forest events.
Ooh, okay.
Moving on to events, we have 3 exciting new events planned for this update. First is the sign-in event, Dragons and Destinies. Just don't forget to sign in every day to earn amazing rewards and the chance to obtain Musan. Next, we have the Cosmic Interchange event, where players who reach city level 16 will be able to exchange building speed.
Dude, building speed ups, man. For other, dude, this, and again, I talked about this as well when they mentioned this in the patch notes. This just seems like a fantastic event. And I'm sure people would like to be able to do these things on a regular basis, but it would also be nice if they did these, like, let's say, as an example, let's say you did these events every, like at a certain point, maybe before every KVK starts, right? You just allow people to exchange all their speed ups. Or if you want to do it in different events, you want to do stages or something, do it across what, a 3-day stage, right? So you would do building, research. Well, I guess it probably would really be it, right? Because you really want training. So, and universals are there. So maybe you do like a 2-day stage event, right? Where it's like before the KVK starts, or maybe day 1 and day 2 of a KVK. You do day 1 is maybe trading in your building, and day 2 is maybe trading in your research. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. But yeah, I can see. But the challenge is that it looks like you only get 100 of these. So, I mean, that kind of sucks that you're limited, that you can't just swap everything out. But again, I will say this, if this is something where they do this every KVK, I may be okay with them having some kind of limit on it. But if you're not going to do it every KVK, then yeah, I don't know. Either maybe the limit needs to be higher or just no limit.
Speed up items for training speed up items. We are also introducing the Season 3 quiz event, where you can answer questions about the all-new Season 3 continent to win awesome rewards. Roots of War is also getting some updates. Now, all Alliance members on the battlefield will continuously gain personal points from occupied buildings, whether they have a garrison legion in there or not. Building points have been increased, and we've added team chat for all Alliance members registered for the event, including substitutes, as well as public chat for all players registered for the event on both sides.
Yeah. Which basically means that you're going to have a trash talking chat, and then you're going to have the civil chat, right? So it's going to be, right? It's going to be freaking the sheets, lady in the streets, right? You know what I mean? That's basically what we're talking about. Or it'll be, I don't even know what the opposite version of that would be for anything else, but you guys get it.
Other improvements include a new Select All feature for the Beastmaster, allowing them to select both behemoths and friendly legions together for more effective command issuing. High King skill permissions have also been improved, with the Marshal now able to cast the following combat skills, and the Consort and Chancellor able to cast the following realm buffs.
Thank God.
Additionally, we have adjusted ceasefire rules, so Alliance siege bastions can no longer attack any buildings. And that's it for this update.
Okay.
We hope you enjoyed the content and are ready to embark on a new adventure in Season 3. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and see you soon! All Alliance members on the battlefield will continuously gain personal power points from occupied buildings, all new Season 3 continent, to win awesome rewards. Awesome. Almost good.
Okay, good stuff. Yeah, man, listen, great. This was nice that we actually got some new visuals here. Not only the heroes, but we got to see what looks like the new overview map. Again, the thing that I wonder, I guess as I kind of close some thoughts out, is I would have loved for them to maybe kind of go over like what some of the adjustments are. So an example would be like the newest map is Dragonfall. Why not say, hey, these are some differences. Like, this is what you'll experience in Season 1. This is the difference in Season 2 for the KVK map. And then here's the difference between Season 2 and Season 3, and then maybe Season of Conquest. Or, you know, maybe just highlighting some unique things on the new map. I thought that would have been a nice opportunity, outside of obviously some of the already changes that we know, right? With the Behemoths, what looks like the Wonder, some of the events, changing Brink of War, like those are okay, but it would just be nice to maybe highlight what you think some of the differences are and what you're maybe hoping for that map to accomplish. Just again, some food for thought. Again, I'm looking forward to the update. It's nice to get some visual aids to the patch notes, and we got to see a little bit more, especially on the heroes. So yeah, man, you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, we'll catch you later.